Charleston White, the man, the myth, the activist, the comedian, but most importantly, the father. Are his antics starting to catch up to him? I'll let you decide. Let's get into it. Charleston White managed to go from a teenage gang leader to an aspiring online activist, reinventing himself after serving jail time for his juvenile transgressions. When Charleston White walked away from his life of crime, he amassed a sizable social media following for his YouTube commentary on trending news. But the podcaster is also making headlines for his controversial remarks. Known for sharing stories of his criminal past on social media, Charleston White's online presence has earned a mixed reception from web users. Some of his biggest controversies were due to his comments regarding to George Floyd.
Let me go back to this George Floyd shit, right? His family was awarded $27 million.
And they got $20 million up front through the GoFundMe. Yeah, if I can die right now today for $27 million, let me die tomorrow. Just let me have my last day knowing I'm gonna die. But yeah, nigga, $27 million, that's worth dying for.
DMX?
DMX. Now, what's his real name?
Earl.
I ain't say Earl. See, y'all love these characters. Them children are not crying over DMX, people. They're crying over Earl. Y'all don't know Earl. It's young men and it's young women whose mothers were addicted to drugs, and their mothers struggled with their drug addiction and got off drugs. And because their mother was once drugs, their children don't respect them the way they should. But you go get this DMX, all this here, right? You gonna get DMX, all this, but nobody reached out to Earl.
Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah, I'm not in the Nipsey Hussle. I'm in the Aramis. So I went to the funeral. Everybody who was in the arena stands was there for Nipsey. I sat behind the family. They was there for Aramis. So while these people faking like they love Nipsey, the family is down there grieving and mourning Aramis. I said, man, Nip.
And Vaughn.
You scared now? Don't look.
1,
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. King Vaughn all over again.
Okay. I'm glad you feel that way. Okay.
He also made headlines for his feud with Soulja Boy, which saw the two trading jabs over Instagram. Despite his criminal history and prison stint, Charleston has managed to turn his life around by becoming a motivational speaker and is now a pillar in his community and is active in his church. He is the founder and CEO of Helping Young People Excel, HYPE, an organization dedicated to educating teens and helping them steer away from turning to crime. The group has even worked directly with members of one of Texas' largest Hispanic gangs in the town of Fort Worth, Texas, Tongo Blast. He said, and I quote, "My story gives hope to those who lost it. It shows victims and their families that even the worst individuals can change their lives and make a difference in society," end quote. He also thanked the Texas prison system for saving his life and enrolled in the Texas Wesleyan University's criminal justice program to obtain his bachelor's degree. Now a father, he travels the country sharing his knowledge, qualitative experience, and story of redemption in hopes of making a positive impact. At age 14, White and 3 other friends had shoplifted athletic jackets from a Foot Locker store, and the man who confronted them was executed in the parking lot. White told the Texas Tribune, and I quote, "I was all for the intents and purposes. I didn't pull the trigger, but I was responsible for that man's demise," end quote. He was one of the first juveniles in Tarrant County to be sentenced for M1 under the Texas Determining Sentence Law. White was sent to the Texas Youth Council lockup and was due to be moved to an adult facility ahead of his 18th birthday, before juvenile correctional officers put their jobs on the line to plead his case to the judge. White said, and I quote, "I've always heard juvenile justice advocates and officials say, if I can just reach one kid, then I've done my job. Well, I was that one kid. Job well done," end quote. In 1998, he was released after serving 7 years of his sentence and has never been back to prison since. On December 1st, 2023, Charleston White appeared on Cam Newton's Funky Friday podcast, and he went off on Deion Sanders.
That ain't true.
Man, I've been in the community for the last 12 years. Man, I know Deion lived in Prosper, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Deion was never there outside of his prime organization football.
But that's him there, though.
But that's why I'm saying him, because I was in the community.
He said, and I quote, "I was selected to campaign with Donald Trump to go to 3 key battleground states. I sacrificed a lot for my people only to realize I don't like my people," end quote. And that's what brings us to here. Charleston White was attacked by a man and his uncle on stage right in the middle of his performance. Check this out.
I already got the back here, nigga. I don't give a damn about getting booed. I already got the back here. I don't give a damn about getting booed. I done already got paid. You paid to see me. You paid to see me. Lakers, chairs, and wearing ass. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money. Pull out some money. I hit you on your damn head. Pull out some money. I hit you on your head. Hit you on your damn head.
I see the bigger picture he's trying to paint, the lesson he's trying to teach. But no one listens to positivity these days. It's the antics that bring the attention. But sometimes you gotta bribe a kid with candy to get them to do their homework. But is it all worth it? The beef, the strong words, the dissing. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. How much longer will his brother continue on skating by? And will these kids listen? A wise man once said, "Don't worry about the messenger. Did you get the message?"